So this doesn't really need any kind of link or any decoration put to it, but I'm trying to get a little bit more length out. That's why I am hammering it skinnier in the middle like that. Needs to be a little bit taller than it is, so I can stick it nice and deep in the ground. Yeah, yeah, it's not too bad. So normally I only make 5 or 10 at a time, so I can cool them off as I'm going, then hammer the ends of them and drill them. I'm making so many at once, I didn't have a good way of like dump them all in a bucket because my bucket is plastic and it will melt. Uh, Railroad spikes are not hardened steel. Like 9 times out of 10, they're not hardened steel. Go get you a cobalt drill bit, be cobalt steel. Your local home center or whatever it is will have it. And it's just a harder piece of steel, basically. Use a little bit of oil because they can work hard. I don't have one around here, otherwise I would mess with one. I have some as well. They were less than legally gained. I didn't like go and rip them out of an active railroad track, but they tore up a railroad track by me recently. And I went there like, hey, can I walk around the bucket? And also, welcome in. But yeah, cobalt drill bits, because that's what I use for any of my, like when I drill knives and stuff, I anneal it first. So it's not hard steel, but it's still tool steel, something harder than mild steel. And that with a little bit of oil cut through it really good. I get tapping oil, tapping fluid. That's kind of ideal if you're doing it by yourself, the drill press. But you can use like WD-40 or something, honestly. In anything that's a little slick. Yeah, I got some of the plates. I do have some of the springs. The springs are hardened steel, and the track itself is hardened steel. I'll see if I had anything over here. I do not. I've got, this is my bucket o random shit over here. Hey, welcome in. How are you today? Happy Saturday. I've got a couple of plates. I want to figure out something good to do with them. I'm not sure what to do with the plates. I've got a little bit of the track, but I'll be honest with you, it's too much to work by hand without a power hammer or something. That is a lot of metal to move. It's gonna be so funky looking, but yeah, I bet they would be. I guess if I'll section it up. But see, I don't have a plasma cutter, and my bandsaw does not go through it very well. So I'm out there with an angle grinder trying to chop up sections of it. Milk, really? They do make great makeshift animals. Because not only are they hardened steel, they're normally work hardened from trains running over them. They're not that heavy, but it is a good hard piece of steel. So why milk? Is there some logic behind that? Because I'm not a machinist. Like I'm just like, oh yeah, tapping fluid. I got a little squeeze can of it. I drill holes occasionally. It's about as far as I go. Yeah, yeah, that would make it smell pretty rank in hot weather. All right. Uh, let's see. Let's stretch this out a little bit more. It'll cool it off, flip it around, put a point on it. Yeah, it's 93. This is not good milk weather. So yeah, the fat just makes it slippery, I guess. So that means you have to test, does skim milk work as good as whole milk? And then does like heavy whipping cream work better? I'm gonna need some tests. Half and half? Okay. Oh man. That's some dudes hard up in a shop somewhere out of everything else. And they're just after the creamer for their coffee. That's all they have left that's liquid. Also, welcome in, Sir Didymus. I'm sorry, I'm amused by the milk right now.